Hey guys, so today I decided to do a more natural look, mostly because I feel like I'm always doing like some crazy colors and like super dramatic eyeliner and bold lips, and I know that that's not for everybody, so I would absolutely love to do, I of course do natural looks every now and again, especially when I'm kind of like in a rush in the morning, like if I don't have a lot of time and I'm just like, okay, I gotta put something on. That's kind of what I'm gonna do today. Which is funny because I told my mom I was going to do a natural look and she's like, I don't know, because, you know, for me, natural is not that natural, so let's hope for the best. As always, my face is moisturized, so we don't have to do that. But I'm going to go in with my primer, my Revitalift Moisture Blur. So I don't know if I told you guys last time, but I don't know if I'll be repurchasing the moisture version of the Revitalift, only because I feel like the other one is a little bit thicker, which I feel like fills your pores in a little bit more. After that, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but just the regular formula, not the Eden, only because for a more natural look, I kind of don't want to have too much color on my lids, I guess you could say. I swear, Urban Decay, their primer potion, they used to have this packaging, which I feel like is so much better because now they have like that little brush applicator, and especially if you have like clients, it's just like not the most sanitary. But I usually just put it on the back of my hand then. Alright, and then once I finish priming, I'm gonna go in with my... Okay, so tragedy just happened. I totally forgot my brushes at home, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my mom's. Sorry, mama. I'm gonna go in with that Sherbert shade again from the Self-Made palette, just because, like I said in my last video, I always use this as a transition color. There you go. I totally forgot the name of that in the last video. Alright, and then after I kind of blend that out, that's pretty much gonna be like majority of the shadow. I'm going to go in with this color Treasure, which is kind of like a highlight shade. And with that, I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. When I do a natural look, it's honestly like super hard for me to not have some kind of shimmer going on, like some kind of something. And even if I don't have shimmer on my lids, like I will go ham with the highlighter. And to me, that's still natural. Oh, I need like makeup rehab, but not really. Once that is applied, I'll go back in and kind of blend it out a little bit more. Just make sure that there's no harsh lines. I feel like I want to do my foundation, so we're going to do that. I kind of switch it up a little bit. So we're going to go in with my fave Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 220. So I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender, and we're going to blend that all out. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm telling you, I am a Maybelline junkie. I don't understand. Like, I never realized how many Maybelline products I have until I do a video, and I'm like, whoa. So I'm gonna go in with the Age Rewind, and this is the shade Light Pale. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and blend that out. So after I've blended everything out, I'm going to go ahead and take the Beauty Blender again, and I'm going to take the Airspun and then kind of just dab it with the Beauty Blender. And don't like tap off any excess, just leave all that powder on there. And then we're going to push it into the skin. focusing right underneath the eyes. I feel like this helps to, I guess, bake everything is the proper word. So it prevents creasing. And I'm going to just do that in all the spots that I concealed. And the spots where I get oily, so pretty much almost my whole face. So after you look like a pale ghost, we're going to actually let that sit for a little bit. So I'm going to look a little crazy for a while, but that's just so that it can like sit on the skin, matte me out, because nobody wants oil, girl, nobody. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry if I keep looking over here. It's because I got a new camera, and well, I'm using a new camera, and I can see myself here, which is not a good thing because it makes me want to look at myself. So, but not in a bad way, mostly just to make sure I don't look crazy, I guess. Okay, so then after we apply all the powder, I'm gonna go in with my brows. And I'm actually going to use two different colors because last time I did my brows, they came out a little bit light, and I feel like you could still kind of see where I didn't have hair, so that's not okay, girl. By the way, I also apologize if you guys can hear my radiator. In my last video, it was like totally loud, and I didn't even acknowledge it, so I apologize for that. But yeah, that's my radiator. It's super old school, don't mind it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Anastasia DipBrow in soft brown, and that's mostly just going to be concentrated at the beginning of the brow, and then I'm going to go in with the dark brown for the end of the brow. If you ever feel like you have too much product towards the front of your brow, you can always take the spoolie, any spoolie, and just kind of blend it out. It totally helps to blend out that product. Alright, at this point I think I'm going to go in with my contour. So I am, of course, going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I guess today we'll try and tone it down just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use the first shade. Alright, and then we're of course going to go in and blend that all out. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just kind of go over everything. And then after the contour, once I blend that all out, I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics blush palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use a mixture of these two shades. Just because this one's a little bit lighter, I kind of like to even them out a little bit. And then we are going to, you guessed it, we're going to blend that out. So I'm going to go in with my second favorite, and that is Wet n Wild's Fergie Collection highlight in, oh there we go, Rosé Champagne Glow. And it's actually super pretty. I was a little bit hesitant for like a drugstore highlighter, but it really does the job, and I like it a lot. And with this product, I feel like I really have to like kind of get in there and rub the product into the brush, and then still kind of tap it off, and then we're going to go ahead and put that right above the blush, and OMG. Oh my god, highlight literally gives me life. Like it just, it does everything for me. So I'm gonna kind of take you through how I put my lashes on, just because I didn't really do that in the last video, and I'm doing more of a natural look, so we have the time to kind of go in depth. So I start off by taking some tweezers and just peeling them right off of the packaging. And then, like I said last time, they're always a little long for me. The way that I measure them, I just put them right up to my eye and kind of see where I want them to lay. And I can always tell that if the lash is too close to my inner corner, it's gonna bother me like crazy. I don't know if you've ever put on lashes where the lash is like glued super close up here, but not only does it irritate, like it feels like it's poking, but then sometimes you have the you have the chance of it lifting, and then your whole lash starts lifting and it's just not fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this lash, and then to cut it I usually just take off that first little section. Just go ahead and cut that right off, and then we're going to go ahead and apply the glue. My favorite is Duo Lash Glue, the red kind, because it dries black. And I feel like the one that dries clear, it tends to take a lot longer for it to dry. So when you're going to apply it on your eye, it just doesn't want to stick. So that's not fun. This one gets tacky pretty fast, and I always find that when it starts, because it comes out basically gray. I don't know if you guys can see the color, but it comes out basically gray, and then when you know that it's ready, it'll be kind of like a dark gray. And then that's when you know that it's kind of tacky and ready to go on your eye. So once I've applied the glue, I'm going to go ahead and let this dry. Just kind of wait. I like to put it straight up and then kind of determine where I'm going to want that lash to go. And then I like to place it right in the center of where I want it to be. And you want to get it super close to your lash line because you obviously don't want it to look super obvious. Alright, and then if you do what I just did and get a little bit of lash glue right above your lash line, it's very, very easy to take off. I usually just take the tweezer when it dries and just kind of like flick it off, and it'll come right off for you. Alright, looking good. And we're going to apply mascara and they'll come to life. But I'm going to go ahead and put the other one on and I'll be right back. Also, one thing that I totally didn't mention, whenever you're cutting your lash, never cut from the front. Only if there's like a little extra piece of plastic or something like that, but other than that, always cut from the end. Just letting you guys know. So we're going to go in with that Sherbert shade and we're going to smoke out underneath the eye.
And I think that this color is like literally the perfect amount of color for underneath the eyes. So for my lips, I'm going to go in with the liner, Peekaboo Neutral from NYX. I'm going to do my little lip move that I like to do.
I really prefer lip liners over lipsticks because I feel like lip liners last you a lot longer, and I like the way that they feel. They just feel like more matte, a little bit drier, which I really like. And then I feel like when you eat something, sorry. Okay, but yeah, I like to use a liner because then I feel like when you eat too, it doesn't really wear off as easy as a lipstick would. So this one is also from NYX, and it is in the shade Natural. We're going to go in with mascara, just to kind of bring those lashes to life a little. I'm going to go in with the skinnier mascara. This is just CoverGirl Lash Blast Length, and I'm going to go in with that one underneath. Of course, gonna go in and set our face with a little bit of setting spray. And then after that, your look is complete, my darling. What do you guys think? Is this natural to you? I don't know. To me, this would literally be like a super natural, like in a rush, gotta just do this. I probably would skip the lashes if I was in a rush, most likely because that takes like 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah. So let me know what you guys think. If you're more interested in looks like this, please let me know because I can absolutely do more of these. And if you love my bold looks, absolutely let me know about those as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of the views and the likes and the comments. You guys are so amazing for that. So thank you. And guys, I just have to say this is the second video in 2 weeks and I'm extremely proud of myself. And I'm just hoping that I stay with this motivation. It's a new year goal. New year goal. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Bye guys. It up like my list. By the way, guys, I totally need to get my mustache done, so I hope you can't see it. Guys, to be honest, I just don't know how some YouTubers like cannot listen to music while they film. I have to. Like, I will go crazy. I need music in my life. I need it at all times. Like, if I'm taking the bus or the train or something and I have my, and if I don't have my headphones, I have like a little mini heart attack. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so lonely. So quiet. But yeah, music is life.